Hi everyone, and welcome back. Recently I was in transit for several hours sitting in an airport lounge. Hundreds of people milling about, coming and going from all different nations, all different ethnic groups, all different languages. And I looked at their faces. Some of them were happy, some of them were troubled, some of them were at peace, some of them were arguing, some of them were tired and worn out. All these different people. And I was just so impacted by that sight because everyone has their own story. And you know, it's so easy for us to live in our little life, of our little cocoon, and all we see is our situation, our needs, our family, and we don't see anything further. One thing I realized when I looked around was all of those people needed the Lord in some way, as we do. There's always an opportunity for you and I to share the gospel, for you and I to share our faith. We read of blind Bartimaeus. The Bible tells us in Mark chapter 10, Jesus was in the crowd, he was preaching, they were ministering, he was ministering to the people, and then he heard blind Bartimaeus. Above all the noise of the crowd, he heard this man crying out, "Jesus, thou son of David, have mercy on me." And he called him. Jesus heard that voice. In the same way, Jesus felt the power, the virtue flow from him when that woman touched his garment. And the disciples said to him, "But Lord, you're surrounded by people. How can you say, 'Who touched me?'" Then he said, "No, I know virtue has gone out." He knew there was somebody that had a need in the midst of all that people, somebody that was ready to receive, who had the faith. And that's the heart we need to have. Jesus walking along saw Zacchaeus sitting in the tree, this tax collector, this man that was in need. Over and above all the crowd, he saw him and he reached out to him. So I want to challenge you. I want to encourage you today. I know there's a lot happening in your life. I know that there's situations and problems, even as I have, that we all have to face day in and day out. But let's not be blind to the needs of people around us. Let's realize more and more that God desires to use us as a vessel to reach the lost, to help those who are needy, to minister His grace, even as He has given that grace to us. Freely we have received, freely let's give. May the Lord help us. God bless.